Hello everyone, we are back again with another exciting episode. It is Let's Toast to Life. We had a very interesting conversation where we spoke about who should love more, a man or a woman.
And by the way, that was a bestseller episode. We got so many comments from it. And yeah.
So I think it's important for us to talk about what love means to a woman and what respect means to a man. So let's talk about what love means to a woman and how a woman wants to be loved. And you're going to speak for the women, my dear wife. And I will speak for the men.
Lollipop Olola reporting for the women. Okay? Let's do this.
Cool. So what does love look like for women? How do women feel loved?
Okay, actually, the pressure is high.
because you are the one telling us now.
Present all the women is a bit like, the expectations are too much. So women, I'm going to try my best. So what does love mean for a woman? I think women love to know that they are seen, that you see them, that you actually value them, that you see what they're going through, you understand them, So women actually want understanding. They don't want to be with a man who does not really understand how they think. So that would be one thing.
You say a woman wants to feel seen and feel understood.
Mm-hmm.
How would that be demonstrated practically? Just give me an example.
Sometimes women do a lot in the home, for example, in a relationship. They do so many things. And I think that sometimes men don't really notice the little things, how much more even the big things that they do. So it's just paying attention to understand. For example, the woman has taken the effort to cook a really nice meal. She wants to be appreciated for that nice meal that she cooked. For example, she changed her hair. She wants to feel seen, that you actually see that she changed her hair, that you notice it. And in the area of understanding, sometimes when women communicate, we don't want to say everything word for word before you understand what we mean. It would be nice if you can just, based on the context,
read in between the lines.
Yes, and be more proactive, like to be like, oh, okay, she's talking about this. Maybe I go a step further and then I settle this and this and that. For me, that would be like, oh, he understands. He knows that, this thing, I don't like it. And then, of course, we can talk about quality time. Like, women really love that you spend quality time. We love also that you spend on us, that you buy things for us, that you take good care of us, like that you provide, that you give a safe space, that you protect. Yeah, maybe I stop here for now. Did I mention provide? Provision.
You mentioned it. So
let's be clear.
I mean, you mentioned provide and then you double down on it. So apparently, it seems provision is a big thing for women. Women want to be provided for.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, what comes to mind when people hear provision is finances.
There's also security is a form of provision too, that I can depend on you, that I can count on you to be there for me when I need you, Of course, like the fundamental, the basic is the financial. You should be able to take care of your home as a man. But in our day and age, both men and women are co-providing, right? Like, it's not a case of the men are doing 100%, So it means that there has to be a level of provision that goes beyond financial.
Yeah.
There also has to be like security too, stability, that you know what you are doing, that you have a plan, you have a purpose where you're leading the family. You can take the lead,
and
you can take charge.
That translates
for me,
to love.
That's provision. Yes.
And that translates to love.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying is so important. I think it's good that we double down on this topic just very briefly, because I know there are certain women who are high earners. They earn significantly more than their partners.
Mm-hmm.
So could it be that those women expect provision financially from their husbands as a sign of love? Is there a world where that is possible?
There is a world where that is possible, but the financial provision would, I mean, she already earns way more, right?
Yeah.
But I've heard of actual situations where the wife was earning more than the husband, but the husband did not stop doing what he knew was right to do. So he was still saying, you know what, I will take care of this, I will take care of that, I will take care of this. And that for that woman is like, it makes her to even be like, wow, I actually won the jackpot. There are also little things like the man not being, what's the word? Because a man can actually, because of his ego, he feels like, well, she's earning way more than me. Then he starts to
take a back
misbehave.
seat. Oh, misbehave.
He
Okay.
starts to become laid back.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just feeling small.
Yeah.
He feels like, because he cannot provide the full provision, or because the woman is earning more, then there's no need for him to try. But that is very irritating. It doesn't matter how much more or how much less from the woman's perspective, as long as the man is taking the step forward and he's taking initiative, also even doing the little things. Like if she's the type that likes flowers on anniversaries, remembering special birthdays and things like that, that man needs to go that extra mile in that area, because now she has the money. But one thing that's coming to mind for those kinds of women, right, they want a man that is still able to show that he's the man despite earning less.
So there's more to a man than the finance, and that brings the value of other ways, like you mentioned, how a woman wants to be provided for, not just financially, but also being a safe space for your partner. So this is not, whether you're married or unmarried, if you're in a relationship, to provide that support, right? Provide advice and all those things.
I feel like we've been speaking about women for the past couple of minutes, so let's flip the switch and talk about the men.
Yes.
From the perspective of the men, what does respect mean?
So from a male perspective or from a man's perspective, respect means you esteem me highly. You value and esteem my personality. You value and esteem my opinions, and you don't take me lightly. That's one. Do you get that?
I'm processing it. Can you further break it down and give me a practical example?
So I'll give a practical example of how a man feels respected by a woman. Just imagine if there's someone that you esteem high. Take for example, your parents. You should esteem your parent high. You should esteem like your pastor. You should esteem someone who is in a maybe government position. There's a way you approach those people. There's a way you talk to those people. There's a way you carry yourself when you communicate or you do anything with those people. You treat them with respect. Every man desires that, especially from his woman, that you don't take me lightly. You don't talk to me anyhow. Doesn't mean that we can't be friends or you can't talk and gist with me and play with me. But every man desires to be seen as someone who has weight. Not every man deserves it. and that's yes, not every man deserves it, because there's some men that do not carry themselves in that manner. So if you don't carry yourself in that manner as a man and the woman disrespects you, you earn that disrespect. The same way you need to earn respect. But I'm telling you what respect means to a man and how it is received from a man when a woman gives it.
Do you think that this differs from man to man?
I think there's no man that wants to be taken lightly, even in a stupid moment.
So let's talk about the stupid moments thing, right? Because I feel like you men have this thing that they call ego.
Everybody has ego, but yeah, it's more expressed.
It's
with men.
And because of this ego situation, even little things get to you men, like the way you would interpret scenarios or interpret events is more heightened for you because of this ego thing.
I agree with you. Men have ego and women also have ego, just by the way. But men have heightened ego and want to preserve their ego. But a man would only respond to a situation that is perceived as disrespectful, and that is what would make him feel like his ego is bruised, because it comes across as disrespect. It's disrespect essentially that bruises a man's ego. you guys need to look at it. I mean, you guys need to see Ololade's face while I'm speaking. She's like,
what I'm saying or what I'm thinking about is how women might think of it. You know, like they might not mean disrespect like that. So I still feel like some men could exaggerate this disrespect
they are extremes
and take it to the next level.
They are extremes.
Yeah.
There are some men who are very egoistic, where they cannot even receive a feedback from their wives or from any woman, like they are doing something wrong. If there is a man like that, you need to work on yourself and work on your ego. You shouldn't be too high. You know, when I talk about a man being highly esteemed, I'm not saying he should be God. There is a way to present it, where if you're a man who you're not egoistic, there's a way that you can receive a feedback. There's a way that the woman can communicate to you, can correct you even in public, but it wouldn't be disrespectful.
Okay.
Like, for example, let's say we're going out and we're in a restaurant and I was supposed to handle my cutlery in a particular way. You can correct me in a way that I will feel stupid and everybody's around the table is like, oh, you cannot even use the cutlery. But there's a way you can say it, lean into me and say, babe, the fork on the right or fork on the left, and then the spoon on the right or the you know, you can say it to me and then I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, no man wants to be a fool for a long time.
No woman too.
You know? So there's a way you can just tell the man, hi, use that, that's better, and it will be like, oh, thank you, rather than you tell the man like, hey, look at my husband though. Oh, and can you just put the fork on the left and stop eating like a bushman? You know, you can say it that way, and then people are like, God. Oh, look at the way he is. So,
okay, fair.
Is there any other way a woman would love to be loved? Let's throw the ball back to you.
I believe it's important to understand the woman that you're dealing with, right? Yeah. So we know that there are love languages.
Yes.
I can just briefly tell you the 5: acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, and receiving or giving gifts. Yeah. So my own would be to just understand, for the man to understand the girlfriend that he has or the wife that he has.
Yeah.
For me personally, you know that acts of service is like my number one.
Yeah, so we
for
dey
me
serve.
like
we dey serve.
Yeah, so we dey
I dey serve.
My husband dey serve in this house.
I dey serve. I want love. I want my own love language.
So for me it's physical for me it's acts of service first, right? But for some women it's words of affirmation. It's telling them that they're beautiful, that they're worthy of being appreciated, or they're seen, or they're, I don't know, like whatever words of affirmation you need. For me, words of affirmation don't really, I mean, they're nice to hear, but I don't think it drives me as much as acts of service, right? And there are some women who, for them, it's quality time, like we're spending time together. You're not using a phone. You're not spending the time in the toilet, or, you know, the thing that men do.
Is it coming to our podcast now, eh? Are we talking about that on our podcast?
No, I'm just saying. Okay. Just a sidebar.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that would be it. I think I already mentioned the most important things in the beginning, but yeah, maybe if I did not emphasize on this one, leadership.
Okay.
We like men that take initiative, that are proactive,
Yeah.
like take the lead. Take the lead. That's like, for me, like, take the lead. I don't want to feel like I have a child as a husband, or I have a child as a boyfriend.
That's terrible.
They have to be babying them,
That's
telling them
terrible.
what to do, how
That's
to do
terrible.
it, telling them where you want to go for a date, how they should set up. Like,
That's terrible.
take
Yeah.
the lead, take initiative, be proactive. Yeah, Selah.
Dear women, has my wife spoken for you?
I hope so. If not, see me in the DM. Tell me what I'm missing.
Okay, so let me say one more thing, right?
Regarding the
men
guys? Okay.
and what respect means to us. I believe men want to be praised. Just as you talked about word of affirmation not being so much to you, for men it might not be word of affirmation, but it is acknowledgement and praise for what they do and what they provide. We receive that as, respect. She sees, just like we're talking about how women want to see and want to be understood. We also want to feel like our women see our efforts. It might not be what you expect, like 100%, but even if your expectation is 100% and you see us give 20%, don't regard that 20% as useless, as zero, but recognize the 20%. Because when you recognize that 20%, there's a high chance that your recognition and your praise for that 20% can motivate the man to push to even that 100 and 120. So a man thrives when he is seen, valued, appreciated, and praised by a woman. That comes across as respect. And nothing is even as sweet as seeing his woman praise him in the presence of others. That is like double. Hearing your woman talk nicely and talk good about you in your absence or in your presence, it makes the man want to do more. Because it's a thing of pride for a man. It's a thing of, yes, my woman sees me, she sees my effort, and she even talks highly and talks well of me.
Okay. It's good to know. So I hope I've been doing that.
Today is not assessment, my love. Today we're not assessing ourselves. Today is we're just talking.
Okay, let's end this podcast so we can do our own assessment in private.
Before we end, I think it's quite important for partners to communicate. Communication has to be done effectively. For a man to love his wife or to love the woman, for a man, what I have described today might not even be respect to you, and I respect that. But I think if you have a girlfriend, or if you have a partner, or you have a wife, sometimes it's good that you ask your partner. As a man, you can ask your woman, how can I love you, or how do you want to be loved? It's good when it's well communicated. Like Ololade explained earlier, I understand her love language, service. She just loves it when she doesn't have to tell me to do something and I've done it. Guys, speak your respect language to your woman, and women, speak your love language to your man. That would make your relationship more beautiful, sweet. And make sure when you love sincerely, love genuinely. And when you're showing respect to your man, be sincere with your respect. And yeah, I wish
so good.
us all a blissful relationship, and that our relationships will blossom, and that we would love each other and honor and respect each other.
Yes, so to a relationship that is worth toasting to.
Yep, let us toast.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
All right, everyone, it's been great. We'll see you soon in our next episode. Toodles.